Now that first car, the cover shot, that was in the morning when you had fog.
Yes.
Yes.
You had dense fog.
Very dense fog, and but it made for a great shoot.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
it did.
most people will go, it's too foggy out to take pictures. But here you got.
Well, here's one right here.
Yeah,
This is the
look at
same
that.
thing.
Yep.
We shot that. Kent, his car is Hornet, and same thing. I mean, there was a building back behind there
Yeah, you couldn't see
In
it.
the fog that you couldn't
in the
see.
fog that you couldn't see.
Yeah. Where was this, Bill?
That was
on-
down where they were building the new ice arena in Lakewood Ranch.
Oh, okay.
And I think there actually is a shot here later where we see the building kind of emerge. But again, you can kind of see, remember we talked about the angle, you know, that you shoot at, and you can see that Matt's shadow follows that angle.
Yeah.
Or in this case, I'm trying not to get my shadow in the
Right.
picture.
But again, you can see that, you know, he's shooting towards that wheel for the most part, so that you get more of the car in there.
Down low, on muscle cars in particular, down low, it really brings out the whole attitude of the car.
Yeah.
See, there's the building in the background.
Oh, no kidding. You didn't even see that a minute ago.
Couldn't see it.
No, and I basically, if for us, we shoot it tight enough where the building just disappears altogether. So.
Yeah. Now, how many cars do you shoot? Let's say a month for a monthly issue.
We need anywhere from 6 to 8 shoots a month
A month.
for one issue.
And how do you select the cars? I mean, now here you came here, and Bill Mergens naturally had a bunch of cars to say, well, look at these pictures and tell me what you like, and we'll set it up. There it is.
That's my shot. That was that just came out. They didn't have to do anything to it. They just plopped it on the cover and it worked.
No kidding.
Yep.
All brought to you by our title sponsor, Mr. D.E. Fuller, Doug with the
auction guy.
Yeah, the auction guy, doing his 14th annual collector car auction. And naturally brought to you by Keels and Wheels.
Oh, that guy.
That guy! All right! He's trained already. He didn't even have to be trained. He didn't have to be prompt. You and Petty blew it last week.
Perfect.
Matt, that was good. I like that. I like that.
Well, you can tell that he watches the TV show.
There you go. There you go.
Have to stream it up to Vermont.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you. You know, I would love to do every now and then do a show out of state and come up and, get a bunch of cars together.
There's some neat stuff up there.
Wouldn't it be
There really
cool?
is.
All right, we got to take a little break here. A word from our sponsors. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go away. Junior's Trim Shop in Venice. Our award-winning interiors have been applauded locally and nationally. Junior's will repair or replace seat covers, carpet, door panels, and both vinyl and convertible tops. Our experts have more than 40 years of experience and specialize in original, antique, and custom automobiles, boats, and aircraft. For quality craftsmanship at a reasonable price, call Junior's today, 493-1840. That's 493-1840.
Friendship Hearing Aid Centers with offices in Venice, Inglewood, and now Sarasota offer free comprehensive hearing tests and video ear inspection. Friendship Hearing offers the best guaranteed prices on top quality hearing aids. 100% digital hearing aids programmable by the computer start at only $8.99. Friendship Hearing is where service, quality, and price come together. Friendship Hearing Aid of Venice, Inglewood, and Sarasota, serving the Gulf Coast since 1992.
Whether it's new or used, antique or special interest, whether it's a car, truck, boat, or specialty item, find it fast, find it free, every week in Keels & Wheels magazine. With hundreds of locations in Manatee and Sarasota, if you need to sell it, put it where thousands of people will see it. Put it in Keels & Wheels magazine, serving Southwest Florida for over 22 years, with the largest and widest circulation of any magazine of its type, where buyers look first and where sellers ought to be. Call us today, Keels & Wheels. It's your photo advertising source, because it works. It really works.
Hi folks, this is Lance. I want to tell you about my friends Casey and Chris over at Casey's Classic Cars in Bradenton. Casey's Classics turns out some of the most beautiful restorations I've ever seen. His own inventory of muscle and classic cars would make even Jay Leno envious. Casey's Classics has over 7,000 massive square feet of shop and showroom space. They're a full restoration and performance shop, from the minor to the major and the mild to the wild. Call Casey at Casey's Classic Cars in Bradenton. They're at 941-747-1800.
Come on, give your classic ride the sound system it deserves. Hi, I'm Gary Taman. We can put new sound in your car while keeping its classic appearance. Upgrade your existing radio for AM/FM stereo with incredible sound. Reproduction radios, new stereos starting under $150. MP3 or satellite, no problem. We also have speakers that sound great without cutting that classic interior. Give us a call, 941-371-8924, or see us on the web at TamanElectrical.com. Now that's much better.
Are you a hot rod, custom, classic, or even a performance enthusiast? Then check out Cruisin' Style Magazine, America's #1 source for car shows, cruise nights, and events from coast to coast. Cruisin' Style Magazine features the latest tech articles, how-tos, build-ups, classifieds, photos, and more. You can check out the current and back issues of Cruisin' Style Magazine on our website at cruisinstyle.com. If it's happening in the world of rods, customs, and classics, we've got it covered. Cruisin' Style.
The Competitive Edge is not just your ordinary car repair shop. At Competitive Edge, owner Herb Yancer takes on the car repair jobs that the other shops can't handle. It doesn't matter if it's just your normal passenger car or a high-performance vehicle. The Edge has you covered. Herb also specializes in custom engine building and cylinder head repair. So if you want the job done right, give Herb a call. He has over 30 years experience and no one can do it better.
All right, welcome back to Collector Cars. There he is, the Classic Real Estate Service, Mr. Bill Mergens. Bring that out. This is, folks, the Cruisin' Business Network that Mr. Mergens put together. We've got it on our website. You need to actually get this on some other sites, Bill, too. But this is a place that you can advertise your business. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. What we're looking to do is get all the guys who come to the car show. You talk to these guys, you talk about cars, you have no idea what they do for a living. Well, in this type of an economy, the way things are today, let's keep the cruising guys together. I know I'd much rather deal with one of the guys. I had Rick Drake out doing my air conditioning the other day. Did a fabulous job, treated me right. I never knew Rick did air conditioning before we started this Cruisin' Business Network.
Exactly.
You know, it's one of those things. Also, folks, to let you know, anybody who misses the show tonight, obviously not you because you're watching, but if you've got friends or buddies that missed the show, they can watch it again next week because we're going to do you as a rerun.
That's great.
First shot on the show, and the following week he's already a rerun.
Really?
So you know, right away.
Season premiere and
season
boom.
premiere and bang. But I do have something, Matt, that I'd like your approval because you've got a good eye. There is something that I have done. Mr. Mergens is getting the very, very first one ever, and it is our new wood-burning laser award. So, Billy, if you can come in on that.
Whoa.
That is
check that out.
Whoa.
And that's all burned into the wood. You talk about photography. See, I do a lot of stuff in Photoshop. You have no idea what I had to do to get that to come out like that on the wood burning.
I believe it or not, I can appreciate what you
Is that
did.
Nice? There it is. Collector Cars, Cruising the Hop, National Charter membership, Mr. Bill Mergens with his 69 Camaro.
Cool.
You know, now, but look at, you want to see workmanship, look at the detail in that. It's amazing how the laser comes out. Now, and that's my first shot at this. I had to do the, what it is it's all shadows. It's all different shades of gray is what it is. And each shade of gray burns a little bit differently. You like that?
Very much so.
Okay.
Very cool.
You can't have it.
I figured that.
I have to present, I wanted to show it on the show, but I want to present it at a big car show.
I see.
Where everybody can cheer and pat you on the back and all that good stuff and say, yeah, he did that because, you know, Bill.
I'm a highly paid employee.
He's got paychecks. He uses them under his coffee cup. He's got them stacked up now under his coffee cup. So, Anyway, let me tell you quick where we're going to be so I don't get wrapped up at the end and not be able to do that. This coming Thursday, the 18th, we're going to be at Hooters in Bradenton. It's the specialty show. Everybody's eligible for trophies and prizes. Hooters is going to do the 15% discount off your entire ticket. The chosen category or selected category for this one is muscle cars. If you've got a muscle car, it means that you are also eligible because we are adding, not changing, or we're adding some big 3-4 foot trophies for the selected category muscle cars. So if you got a muscle car, bring it out. If you got any kind of a car, bring it out. I did the list for January, February, and March. It's on the website, so you can check that. Friday, November the 19th, Albertsons in Venice. Excellent show. We've been doing that one. Well, Mary Petty started that back in, what, 2000? 99? Something like that. That's a long time, long-running show. Saturday, November 20th, 10 o'clock in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, we're going to be at Home Depot in Englewood. It's always a fun show. It's a $10 registration. You get free pizza, 2 slices of pizza for yourself, your spouse, your girlfriend, whoever's in the car with you, the kids. And then after Home Depot, we're heading over to Wendy's in Northport on the corner of US 41 and Sumter Boulevard. That one is 5 to 9. Sunday, we're at Applebee's in Bradenton, Cortez Road. That's a fun show. It's a nice Sunday afternoon. You know, bring the family out. It's inexpensive to eat there. It's good food. And bring the car out. Have a nice little Sunday brunch or whatever. Wouldn't be a brunch. It would be an evening thing. But anyway, 5 shows in a row. You laughing? She's laughing because I don't know the difference between a brunch and dinner. Hey? And the next thing you know, she's going to go, and that's it. You're done. We're cutting you off. All right. Big shows coming up. Ed's Tavern for Mott's for Minnesota Operation Troop Support. Going to be raising some money for them. Universal Dance Studio benefit. It's going to benefit the kids in the studio, but it's also going to be for abused and neglected children. Santa will be there, and he'll be making his entry on Mr. Trier's old fire engine.
All right.
So that should be cool. If you got kids, grandkids, neighbor kids, you see any of them hitchhiking, bring them out to Universal Dance. It's over on the Wendy's lot in Northport, December the 4th. So great stuff going on the schedule. Now, you were down here about a year ago. Okay. How much do you travel every month?
Yeah. This year it seems like it's been almost every weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've done a lot of traveling.
I started the year out going to Scottsdale for all the big auctions out there.
Yeah.
And let's see, my most recent trip was out to the GS Nationals, which were postponed from May to November because of the flooding out in Kentucky. So I was out there.
How many cars do you shoot in a year typically?
Oh boy! Before June, I had shot somewhere in the neighborhood of 34, 35 cars, and and it was kind of a light spring for me actually. So.
And these and the typical shoot takes how long?
Anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours.
To 2 hours on a car.
Yeah, a car or two at the same time.
But here's the thing. With the traveling, you get to go to some fabulous shows.
I've been to Monterey twice for the Pebble Beach, gathering and all the auctions. Probably going to Scottsdale again this year.
He did the auction thing, video and for the TV show. Are you serious? Oh God, that's Matt. Unfortunately,
I'll see you next week.
But we'll see you next week. I'll see you out at the photo shoots. Yeah, and we'll just we'll talk more next week.
Yeah. Probably the same thing. That's all right.
Bill, unfortunately, she's cut us off.
Wouldn't you know it? Hey, everybody, keep on cruising.
Folks, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next week.